Don't you remember your adventure plans, my lady?
There are so many local specialties in Sumeru. I want to buy more.
Welcome. I hope you'll have a wonderful day.
Don't you remember?
Let's continue our chat here. Okay, so actually I've already... I've already tried that. But all the key members of the Academy, it seems that from the very beginning, they've been guarding against... Have you already caught this? I'm guessing not. In any case... No way, that's too risky. You mean it'd be too easy to... No, it's not that. We shouldn't involve innocent students in this. Doing that would be ignoring the safety of my people for my own... That's a good point. We're in the dark as of now. After all, Nahida, according to a... Okay. Well, then I should find someone who's already... You're saying we should recruit... Oh, before coming back... Actually, I already have someone... Sitaria. Paimon remembers now. Isn't she the one who's always trailing behind the... We ran into her. Paimon still remembers the... She was born in the... Oh, Paimon didn't know she was from the desert. The name Sitaria means later on. She was chosen soon after. The star witnessed the sun. The star began to waver. But in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her up. From the sound of it, but she doesn't really... Indeed, she's suppressing a lot of guilt. But before she realized it, she had already been right. That way, not from my past up tomorrow afternoon to prepare. This should be Sitaria's favorite fortune-telling spot. So should we ask the fortune-teller about... No, I already have enough information on Sitaria. The most important thing now is for you to pay attention to the vendor's talking style. Talking style and key?
My poor lost lambs. Have you become troubled over your fates? The divine voice of wisdom often echoes between mine ears. If thou be blessed today by the gods.
Huh? Really? Nahida, you've been whispering things to her?
Shh! My friend here has some doubts regarding her future. Can...
Of course. In that case... It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you. Perhaps at some time in the past.
Only mocking the god of Animo, questioning the lord of Geo's financial savviness, and brawling with the god of Electra.
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Health prospects. No problem at all. The gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed. Your life shall continue on for many tens of thousands of years. Impossible. Harut, Marut, Did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd.
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune.
I admit that the orientation of today's celestial matrix is, suboptimal. As such, there will be...
Is that so? Well,
If you were to bring some food offerings for Heart and Mart on your next visit, perhaps they could help you...
Is this another one of Sataria's favorite stalls? Yep. It belongs to a king. His father helped Sataria a lot when she first moved to Samari City, so she's when I start talking with him.
Ah, dear customers. Would you like to look at some pottery?
we caught wind of your great craftsmanship, so we specifically came to take a look.
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Catherine from the Adventurers Guild? Sounds like I'm in for some big business.
Speaking of, where did you learn this trade?
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. He's a mason by trade, but I picked up an interest in clay while apprenticing for him. After that, I began...
That's nice. You mean
Oh no, not anymore.
I see. I'll have someone in charge of
No problem.
this should be our final stop. Sataria's always thinking of this restaurant when she's working at... Nahida, you've really thought of everything. It's my duty to protect Samari's citizens.
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before. Huh? If I recall, you were having a discussion with someone about ship...
Ah, that's right. I've always been really interested. After all, I grew up in Liyue Harbor and spent my entire childhood staring at the ships going... But I'm still discussing all kinds of problems with different scholars.
What an admirable spirit for learning.
Sure, but you...
So this restaurant has a basement as well?
That's right. It's not usually open to patrons. Most of the time, employees use it for breaks or to hold private events.
I see.
Thank you so much. As long as I can make it into the...
So, was that everything? 3 familiar faces should be enough for... what's the point of all the information we've collected? Nahida, you still haven't told us how you're planning to make... Sataria is already used to avoiding her problems, so we must find a way to break through her usual sensibility. I remember you mentioned that the Eremites in Port Ormuz are all making a fuss about the upcoming resurrection of King Deshret. Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the faith of her... Oh, Paimon gets it now! You want to take it... Although she knows she should return home to help the people of the desert, all she's done is conspire with the So, well, King Deshret is long gone. And Sataria is also too smart if we simply engage. But if we were to borrow some of her close acquaintances to talk with her... So, you mean... Yep. Possess them through the Akasha. Imply they've already converted to the faith of King Death as long as everything goes smooth. So exactly. So, best of luck with impersonating them. Huh? Best of luck? But we don't... That's no problem at all. Huh. That is pretty convenient. But what is she... Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never...
Сиди спокойно, зайчик.
You're not wrong. It's always been painful, yeah? If it was at all possible, I would have preferred to leave these people alone. But seeing... Yeah, don't beat yourself up over it. All right.
Кто у меня брал чипсы? Моя очередь взять чипсы. Жмот.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Да, еще одну. Спасибо, солнышко.
Oh, here she comes. Satori is here. Let's quietly follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintances, we'll find a safe spot to begin possessing them. As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. I trust you'll know. Paimon's starting to feel... Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find a hiding spot and get started.
Как остро.
Угу.
Это чипсы остро.
Да.
Пицца. Ананас. Пицца.
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook. Are you still listening to me, Nabia?
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right? I heard it.
Okay then. You just seemed a little distracted for a moment there. Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong? I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again? Are you sure? Those aren't ringing a bell for some...
Well, actually they have many names, which...
Huh, I see. I imagine that must be hard for the kid.
So, which fortune do you want me to read for you today? You must have...
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel...
A mess?
Well, could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to finish my current project at work? I really just want to get it over with.
I hear you. No problem at all. The gods will reveal... The gods are asking, Setaria, why haven't you gone home?
Why haven't I gone home? Do the gods really know?
Setaria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of a question. The gods seem to be truly upset.
I'm sorry. I know I failed. And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
Спасибо.
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course...
King Deshret? No wonder he would make such a demand of me. Wait a second. King Deshret passed away alone. Even though news of King Deshret's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can King
What insolence! I am King Deshret's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute his voice of wisdom?
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his power upon learning. I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Wait!
ran off in a hurry. She looked well done. Sitaria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core. Aw, Nahida, it seems like you understand human. All I know are some abstract Harabit. Anyway, enough of that. Let's hurry. She's out of Keem's now, right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right away.
Играю.
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again? Oh, right. Your old man's craft. How could I forget? Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better? Huh? Wasn't he nursing a leg injury? If I recall correctly, his strong arms had always been his pride and joy.
He sprained his arm a while back while trying to show off his strength. I thought you'd...
Actually, while we're talking about him, is he still living?
Yeah, he's been retired there for a while.
If you could find the time, please write him a letter. Let him know that recently, faith in King Deshret has taken root in Port Ormos and has begun to spread. He has a quick temper and has always been a devout follower.
Oh? So, who are you siding with in all of this? The Academia or King Deshret? I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray King Deshret, and now you spend all your time with those crooks from the...
Akeem, you don't mean... You've also...
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one?
Can't pick a side? Me?
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this. You really zeroed in on the issue and put it right in front of her. It might feel a bit overwhelming for Sitar, but once everything is Come on! Sitaria's already started talking.
So, Shishan, have you noticed anything weird in the city lately? Like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something? Wait, did you just say attic? I thought this place didn't have an attic. Also, don't you usually study in the basement?
Well, oh, right. Speaking of strange, I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I lost count. That...
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report indicated anything like that.
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's citizens?
Shishan, don't tell me that you've converted to King Deshret as well.
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret. In reality, should...
Please, please stop!
Even now, Sitaria's still trying to run from her problems. She can no longer justify everything to herself.
Ну покидав
Hey,
зайчик.
she's trying to talk to the guards. What should we do? This is the most important part of all. Quick, get ready.
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Matcha right away. The situation in the city is...
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's...
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you talking about?
King Deshret! Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's impossible.
Miss Sitaria, nothing.
You know my name?
King Deshret is immortal.
and all who defy him will one day pay the price. You must face the truth, Sataria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become, and the deeper you will be ensnared. Child of King Deshret, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret.
Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
It seems that no matter where I run, I only keep finding more believers of King Deshret. I have to say, this is a familiar feeling. I've also been running from my guilt, but no matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes back.
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth.
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just a believer of King Deshret? Or are you the god himself?
That's not important. The important thing is to pass judgment on the Academia and its sages, if you could provide some assistance.
I've actually never believed in the gods, but I've always believed in serendipity. Your appearance must be a fated opportunity for me to get out of this wretched situation. Please tell me, what can I do for you?
How much do you know about
I was just one of the designers for the massed dream harvest scheme, but I know very little about the full scope of the overall project. I'd assume that I've just been working to meet the Grand Sages. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city, and even the sages are still quite wary of him.
To fight against the Academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work. Is there a way for us to get access to the confidential documents you mentioned?
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant to the Grand Sage, and I've been working on many tasks outside of the project. One thing, though, I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. The sages have always closely let me see... let's use the most primitive method. Send someone to pick
the Academia entrance. Wouldn't that be too conspicuous?
Don't worry about that. I assure you, I'm only suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to leave the Academia again. It'll be safest for me to distract the guards long enough to hand you the documents.
All right, I trust you.
So, if I were to success...
that'll depend...
The Dendro Archon.
Критика зашел.
Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the god of wisdom, she's also the one responsible for judging and guiding the scholars. Maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe in.
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to bring Sataria to our side. The Traveler's execution was ingenious. She's the one who deserves all the praise. Well, now that we've made plans to meet again tomorrow evening, I'll pray. But if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying to you? No. The truth is the true guardian of scholars.
Надо сходить. Бог с ним. Пойдем. Надо копье покачать.
It is as the stars foretold. Так, надо есть.
Illusion shattered.
Ух ты, блин.
Shine down. There is no escape.
Что это все? Что-то слабенько на свет, что? Так.
Shine down. Now you shall perish. There is no escape.
Windblade, be gone!
Illusion shattered.
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite!
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Freeze!
Да блин.
Windblade! Prepare to be blown away!
Cool it!
Во, замечательно. Так. Что-то у нас только пью.
There you are, eavesdropper.
Illusion shattered.
Over here.
What's the... This moment will be frozen in time.
Задолбала убегать от меня, мадам.
Torn to oblivion.
Чего убегать? Зачем убегать? И это мадама. Мадама.
There you are, eavesdropper. The more, the merrier.
Blink.
Слезь.
Let me amuse myself a little.
There is no escape.
Just once more.
The wo-
Ёпс, туда ближний нахуй свет. И как забрать этот круг? Через дерево не получится. Потом. Отстань. Я не хочу с тобой воевать.
Shine down! Now you shall perish! Shadows of fate!
The merrier.
There is no escape!
Еще дальше свою вот так хренела мадама.
The Winter Shogun approaches.
Leave it to me. One after another. One get a little closer.
Don't get frostbite.
Illusion shattered.
Freeze.
No escape.
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal. All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Эй, ты что делаешь, курица? Так. Это все на сегодня? А, вот. Там коки. Есть коки, коки, коки.
Are you here?
There is no escape.
Let me amuse myself a little.
Адил, today.
Shine down.
The merrier. Shine no longer.
Не хочу я с тобой воевать. Ну, уже поздно, походу.
There is no escape.
Там я акула. Его можно забрать только через... Ладно.
Now you shall perish.
This one will be frozen in time. Dodge this.
Illusion shattered. Take them. I have no need.
Так, мне нужны эти мадамы.
There you are.
There is no escape.
No one escapes my sight.
Illusion shattered.
The more, the merrier. Let me amuse myself a little.
Oh, now you've got me worked up.
Look at me. Just once more.
Такс. Так. И это создать. Блять, еще 3 штуки надо. Ну, хоть она охраняет сундук.
There you
Shine
are.
down. Torn to oblivion.
Over here. Be gone. Over here. Blink.
Now you've got me worked up.
Вау, 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 мать, не, поешь. Понятно, поешь.
The thunder falls silent.
Wingblade! Shine no longer.
I'll keep this close.
Тяксь. Так. Забыла воскресить эту мадам Брошкину. Ну, ёбство, да, ну ладно, давай.
Illusion shattered. There is no escape.
Чё нахуй за прикол?
Illusion shattered. Absurd. Shine down. Illusion shattered.
Are you here to play with me? Let me amuse myself a little. Let it rain.
A reward on the road.
Дима в комнату. Кекс.
You are eavesdropper.
Let me amuse myself a little.
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
The more, the merrier.
Дима, блин!
Illusion shattered!
Cool it. Don't get frostbite.
Windblade.
Shine down!
Can't run from death.
But a momentary distraction.
Текс, где-то там. Угу, понял.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever. All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging. The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory. All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging. There's no escape!
There you are, eavesdropper.
Now you shall perish! Shine down!
The more, the merrier.
This is how it must be.
There is no escape! Ha! Inazuma shines eternal! Ha! 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 Illusion shattered! Ha! Ha! Ha!
Ha! Prepare to be blown away!
There is no escape! Ha! Shine down! Insolent! There is no escape!
Freeze!
Now you shall perish!
Windblade! Be gone!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Let me scribe. Decided by destiny.
Shine down! Illusion shattered!
Windblade!
There is no escape!
Power that ended Python! Nice and spicy!
This isn't good. Surrender and I'll be gentle. My. Don't be so... Going out is tiring.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Let's dance. Nice and spicy.
Suma shines eternal. Shine down. There is no escape. Now you shall perish. Shine down.
Don't get frostbite. Cool it.
Illusion shattered.
Windblade, prepare to be blown away!
Freeze. Dodge this.
Windblade!
Приветики, приветики, прости, пожалуйста, микрофон был выключен. Я на это внимание не обратила. Сидела, говорила. В итоге трындец. Так, надо сходить к статуе Георхонта. Где у нас статуя? Оливия. Вроде здесь Георхонт. Блин, еще 2 штучки не хватает. Печалька. Где мне найти эти 2 штучки? Так, еще. Там сундучок. Где? А, он нашел. Лечу. Так. Где еще есть эти штучки? А, вспомнила. Где-то тут есть, если мне память не ошибает. Это вот здесь. Ёпс, туда и ты чё за чудище болотное? Где-то здесь у нас есть усыпальница. Там на дереве рядом с усыпальницей. Пи-пи-пи-пи-пи-пи. Спасибо. Вообще все по стандарту стоит. А, я здесь собрала, походу. Ну да, я здесь спальницу тоже открыла. Мяу-мяу-мяу.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant
Да, я
motion.
все собрала.
I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
А, здесь сундук не собрали. Этих долбить мне не хочется. Да вот надо просто качать Рейден, потому что слабенькая она. Очень слабенькая. Ой, еще сундучок. А вот и геокул как раз. Но его надо вдвоем собирать. Скоты, блядь. Ого, 4 человека аж смотрят, ничего себе. Откуда люди появились резко?
I have no need.
Неожиданно. А если сделать так? Нет. Да, нет. А если это поставить курицу? Ну-ка. Опять не покинула. Потому что через дерево эту штуку не забрать. Можно, конечно, через скалу. Но на скалу, опять же, не забраться. Вот человек не считает, понятно. А ну, когда кто-нибудь в сети будет без ребят. Озверело чудовище лохматое. А ну-ка, спускайся на землю, давай. Спускайся, говорю. Где? Где эта штука?
Illusion shattered.
Наконец-таки, спасибо.
Take them. I have no need.
Так. Давайте я здесь все собрала. Ёпс тудей. Прося.
There is no escape.
Can't run from death.
But a momentary distraction.
Здесь вроде бы сундук собирала, да. О, биокульчик. Как раз последний, который нужен. Но как туда попасть? Добраться на скалу. Отстаньте, не буду выполнять эти задания. Где у нас статуя? Так, статуя.
Illusion shattered.
Вот, 42 ранг. Двадцать геокулов, надо охуеть. Угу. 4 дня осталось, замечательно. Так, что еще? Угу. Ладно, погнали по этой штуке. Где оно?
As a matter of fact, there's one that looks. Uncle Dai is one of the foremen at Huishan Hall over in Liyue Harbor. He's hoping the Adventurers Guild can spare.
What is it we have to do?
I believe you'll be looking for workers.
Ooh, looking for people.
I have no reason to doubt your abilities. I'm sure the details can be worked out face to face. If you're willing to accept this commission, head.
Так, надо забрать наградки.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Ну, лучше, чем ничего.
I am indeed. Ah, now then. You must be the...
Huh? How could you tell?
By the clothes on your back and the look on your face.
Right again! You're pretty perceptive!
In this trade, you need a sharp eye for people, not just rocks. Uncle Dai can see what you're made of from a long way off. Alright, my assistant should be arriving soon, so let's just wait here a moment.
Woo woo! That's why we're here! Now there's someone.
Well, to tell you the truth, this is a very difficult matter. Too much for adventurers alone to handle life here.
So there is someone. Do you think we're not up to the job?
It just occurred to me that you don't have all the facts. The incident in question happened in a mine, and it's a little out of the order. Last time I checked, adventurers weren't experts in ore appraisal or geological analysis. With a professional by your side. Besides, this guy's the best. I'd go as far to say that there's...
You're a fool if...
Oh?
Because Tevet's #1 rock... Ha-ha! Didn't expect that. I bet Zhang Li is listening to the storyteller. Let's head over.
Куда нам надо? К телепорту. Джунгли, ты там всегда в кафешке, нет? Да, в кафешке.
In our last tale, Rex...
Zhang Li, there you are.
Oh, here for a few tales? I didn't know you two were connoisseurs.
Oh, no, we're here for you. Do you have time?
Ah, something I'm rarely short of.
We need someone who understands geology and ore. Take a look around. Is there anyone in Tevat more qualified? The requester claims to have enlisted Tevat's #1 rock expert, but Paimon doesn't believe a word of it. Nobody understands rocks better.
You appear to have taken his claim quite personally on my...
Oh, no. It's just... Uncle Dai doesn't know what he's talking about. Paimon just wants to... enlighten...
I see.
Really?
But I should inform you that despite my expertise, I cannot necessarily claim to be a leading authority. We are at all times adrift in the sea of learning. New knowledge should be welcomed with open arms. Still, I imagine I will be a...
Stop being so Well, we got him. Let's head back.
О, как хорошо стало у меня.
Uncle Dai, we're back.
Oh. And this must be the friend you spoke of?
Yep. Paimon doesn't know who your rock expert is, but he's got nothing on him.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Uh-huh. So you say. Wait till my guy It's no use me singing his praises.
Is this the place?
Aha! Speak of the devil. Allow me to introduce my assistant, Kunjun. Young Kun, these are two adventurers assigned to us. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's consultant. Mr. Zhongli. I've heard about you. They say you're a man of great knowledge and many talents.
I'm sure I recognize you. Have we met at the parlor? Wait, I've never been to the parlor.
Uncle Dai, aren't you gonna test them?
Huh? I
Then they can figure out.
A contest? Why, it would be...
I admire your enthusiasm, good sir.
I must say, you certainly have the look of an industry expert about you. It'll be interesting.
Stop talking the talk and start walking.
I'm just saying it like I see it. Which is...
So you're an appraiser, Mr. Kunjun.
Well, no. Actually, I've already forgotten what I'm in Liyue Harbor for. I was standing by the side of the road one day when Uncle Dai called me over. He saw me holding a rock and asked me a few questions. He seemed incredibly excited, even followed me for a while. We arranged to meet here.
Huh? How could you forget something like that?
I saw him on my way over to Liyue Harbor, poring over rocks and muttering to himself. He looked to be very familiar with them. I asked him a few questions out of curiosity. To my surprise, he knew more than me, an old mining foreman. In any case, he didn't...
So, do you have a poor memory?
Not exactly. Anyway, if it's rocks you need help with, I can most certainly... Mr. Zhongli, what do you make of this rock?
A glossy exterior, with a fissure that could only have been left in the wake of a volcanic eruption. If I'm not mistaken.
Ah, a keen eye.
It's no ordinary rough gem. Fragile surface layer, black veining. My intuition tells me that there's high-quality crystal...
Remarkable! This rock does indeed hail from the vicinity of a volcano. I came across it in a market and snapped it straight up. The seller thought it was some leftover industrial remnant. They had no inkling of the treasure that lay within. Purity and geological rarity alone aren't enough to make a treasure. Some of the most precious crystals contain deposits of water or sand. In the moment of its formation, the crystal hidden within the...
Such a detailed description. Almost like you saw it with his own... Say, you're not trying to hoodwink...
Everything he said is true. Most crystals are born in high-temperature environments. Heat and water aren't natural bedfellows, of course, which is why crystals with water deposits are so sought after. Moreover, this particular crystal contains mountain lake water. A rare find indeed.
Well, if Zhongli says so, it must be true.
I've yet to encounter anyone with a judgment as shrewd...
I've seen men...
Of course not, Uncle Dai.
Very well. There is strength.
Я тебя не знаю. Опять ближний свет. Здравствуйте.
Whoa,
This is where the incident occurred. 6 days ago, a group of us left the site to attend to other matters. When we returned, I led a team around the entire...
So 4 miners have disappeared.
Yes, there were
Workers in this trade are usually young.
ОНЛАЙН.
Huh. Such a huge mine. Did you...
Underground, overground.
We'll need to explore the site ourselves.
Very well. I'll wait here.
so strange. How could the 4 of them just suddenly disappear? Did they? Over here. What's this? A pile of shirts, some trousers.
Huh. A few everyday items.
1, 2, 3. Huh. That seems right. 10 shirts, 10 pairs of... These must be spares, right? Look, Uncle Dai's clothes are...
The 4 of them have been gone for 6 days without a change of clothes.
There's also a few handkerchiefs and some soap lying around. Oh, and some...
Items for washing one's face before the dawn shift.
So, they didn't take any supply.
Correct. Improbable. There are 4 pickaxes missing. They had time to take their tools, but not their everyday items? Curious.
Huh. Why would some...
1, they were working close by and didn't need to move their personal effects. But seeing as they've yet to return, this seems an unlikely Or 2, they were forced to leave and had no time to think about their supplies.
Oh.
It's certainly a possibility.
If they didn't leave, maybe they were made to... Let's look around first and see if we can find any clues. Kunjun, what do you have there?
Oh, right on time.
Did you find anything?
There's a chunk of ore here. Perhaps there are
Or, what does it have to do with the disappearance?
Let's find out. I'll give it a try. A moment, please. Okay.
Looks like he's concentrating.
I see. 4 men.
A child? What's a child?
I'm not...
Also, how did you see anything exactly?
Oh, I don't mean see in the traditional sense. I would appreciate it if what I'm about to... I can perceive...
Huh?
Perceive? So there's no conjecture?
You mean you can put your hand on a rock?
I've always sensed that ore contains memories. Sometimes it records events that occur in the surround...
Amazing! So you can find out every...
It depends on the core lapis and crystal mem...
Stone seeing. Fascinating. A rare ability indeed. It was...
Based on what I saw...
This will take us north, away from...
North. Another clue?
Ой, бля, как я не люблю эти.
Excuse me.
Ah, yes, yeah, I stayed behind the... I ended up... maybe...
So the men that were out... Perhaps an accident occurred.
What an on-site accident. Found some clues. Time to report back to Uncle Dai.
You're back. How are the investigations?
We found 3 clues and... First, there are 4...
Forced to? But...
Who indeed? Second, there were 5 workers at the mine. One of them left the site to take respite. When those who kept working all disappeared. The one who left early emerged safe and sound. It would appear that...
Now that you mention it, I recall Bravo saying that he took a break. Could someone have...
This leads me to...
A child? But there are no settlements here for miles around.
Unlikely as it sounds, that...
Where did they go?
We believe that they...
North. Right. I'll rally my men and head in pursuit. You've been invaluable to the investigation, but...
Not so fast. The incident occurred 6 days ago.
There are only a few settlements around. In the meantime...
Agreed.
All right. Me and my...
So, they're gonna talk to the people of...
Correct.
But there are...
Wait.
Huh? Oh yeah! Where's Kun... Kunjun, what are you searching...
Ah, apologies. I'm conducting a quick search for...
Dragonfall. Dragonfall is often used in forging.
I'm sorry. I don't recall why I'm seeking it. In fact, I've been...
Oh, Paimon knows...
It sounded so... Perhaps if I can retreat...
I see. If I am able to during our endeavor, I will...
Really? Oh,
Think nothing of it.
Shouldn't we get going?
Heading north from the chasm will...
Great! Let's have a look. Wait! There are tracks here! These must have been left by the mine...
Let us make our way to the end of Lingju Path.
Hey! Footprints!
It would appear that they made their way through Lingju Pass and...
If we follow their footprints, we should be able... Oh no! The footprints end here!
We should inquire with anyone nearby. If the miners came through here, they may well have seen them.
Hi there! Have you...
A miner.
Hello! Have you...
Stop bothering me.
Jeez! Whatever.
Боже мой.
Take them. I have no need.
До свидули. Ты меня не видел, я тебя не видел, отъебись.
It must have been about 4 or 5 days ago. There were a few men who came through here carrying baskets and picks. I guess that could have been them.
Yeah, that...
4 or 5 days ago. It appears...
It was so strange.
Huh.
I caught a glimpse. Blue hair, short.
And they...
Yes, they've...
Let's go after... More footprints. There's a person over there.
Help! Please save me!
Is that what
Ну,
other people are
блядь.
looking
Опять это говно. Ну, постоять.
Let's make haste. Your life is mine. It's nothing.
Оп.
Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
Those monsters were so aggressive. They must have noticed me walking through. Before I knew it, they were all over me. Thank you all for saving me. My name is Wanyu. I belong to Liyue Shengyu.
Huh? You should...
A minor?
Yeah, we're looking for a group of...
I think...
Really?
Yes. I set off from Nantianmen the day before yesterday, heading for Lingju Pass. About halfway there, I came across some people. A few men and a child. I was in a hurry. I didn't get...
I think that's all we needed to hear.
I hope it's useful to you. I'd better get going.
According to this scholar, the miners were heading for not...
Can we be absolutely sure that...
A child with a group of adults. Sounds pretty close to Paimon.
Hey, perhaps that rock over there can tell us more.
Aha!
It looks promising. I'll do my best.
Ну давай, смотрите, ёптить. Как же я не люблю эти долгие разговоры.
It's the same group, all right. They followed this road.
Mr. Kunjun.
I suppose it is an asset.
It's a good thing we brought...
You think... It feels like we're...
Be that as it may, we were 4 fully grown men in a
Oh, you're quite right.
That's not all.
Приветик, кто
Our
зашел.
scholar was attacked by Geovishap hatchlings, but we have encountered many clues along the way. So, the miners.
Great! No time to lose!
I left a mark in the vicinity just now.
Clever thinking.
там пошли? Ага. Окей, давай там телепорт откроем. Ну, заодно и телепортик откроется. О, там еще и усыпальница надо пометить на карте. Я вот думаю, может покушать. Или не кушать. А, стоп, а я могу? Может, там есть ключ? Нет ключа. Да, ладно. Нет ключа. Ну, без ключа обойдемся. Вот телепорт.
There's a basket lying here too. This must be.
Hey!
Judging by his appearance, he...
Should we wake him up?
I can...
Sounds like he's whispering something.
It seems that he thinks he still... There's a camp nearby. We should...
Мне вот интересно, долго это будет разговор?
How is he? He won't die?
He's worked himself into a stupor. Thankfully, he's not in serious danger.
Hyman heard him talking about digging for something. Did he dig himself?
It's certainly a possibility.
It looks like there's something in his pocket. Are these ore from? I just witnessed the memories within these ore fragments. This person brought these fragments out of the mine. He's one of the four.
How he came to be here is what...
So he was kidnapped? But if they didn't...
Unless something happened.
Ugh. Hyman's had enough. This is...
Oh, wait a moment. Seeing these fragments has jogged my memory. I have something for you.
What is it? Ooh, is it a...
Something for us?
As I mentioned, before I met Uncle Dai, I was in a daze. After setting out with you on this case, it feels like a fog is lifting. I was so happy when Uncle Dai enlisted you to help. These are some crystals that I bought from the market. Not any old crystals, mind you. This purity is extraordinarily rare. One for each of you. A memory.
It's beautiful. Oh, and the cup...
But of course, take it. And this one is for Mr. Shangli. Huh? Is something wrong? Not to your...
On the contrary. I just hadn't anticipated but thank you.
I'm pleased you like them. It's nice to be... Oh, I see more rocks over there. You
sure like rocks, huh?
Ores are the crystals of the earth. Get some rest and call me when you're ready to set off. I won't be...
Rest easy.
Huh? What's with...
Traveler. Does Dragonfall...
You mean the ore that Kunjun's looking for?
Dragonfall is an incredibly rare ore used in forging. The majority of regular crystals are formed in high-temperature environments. Dragonfall...
Elemental reactions can produce material...
Indeed they can. Dragonfall first emerged in the midst of a great battle, thousands of years ago. Powerful clashes of elemental energy gave birth to elemental crystal. And yet they are crystal creations all the same. Why is it then that a citizen of Liyue now wishes to strike.
Yeah, if he knows of its existence, weird.
There are those in the mining trade who retain a keen interest in Dragonfall. But for someone like Mr. Kunjun, whose motivations for seeking it are unclear,
Ulterior motive?
a conclusion that is presently impossible to reach. Don't forget, rescuing those miners is the primary objective. We're drawing closer to our goal. I believe we should continue to follow this road through. When you're well rested, call Mr. We should ensure this miner is...
Якось.
This is how it must be.
Нинка, Нинка. Так, это где надо быть? Геогипостазис. Ну, хорошо. Такие цветочки. Эти штучки. Хорошо. Нинку покачаем.
Clear skies can do nothing to hide the brilliance of lightning. Divine bolts can strike even in the absence of rain. Do you see that tree?
Давай.
Wait, you understand? So...
No problem. I'm done here.
Any results?
There are many. Then again, the memories of ore can shift with...
So there's never...
Rocks endure.
That makes...
Indeed.
О. Сама в группе приплыла. И что за дерево такое?
Wow.
And there's so many mysterious look...
This ancient tree. Let's conduct separate investigations. I'll take that area. All right then.
Kunjun, can you see anything worth it?
Well, there is this stone tablet.
Doesn't seem very interesting.
Huh. It's worth a try, surely. Let me see. Oh. This is...
Hey, what's wrong?
just a bit lightheaded. It's Pat, not...
Whatever. Paimon's going to... If you don't try...
Oh.
When has Paimon ever come up with a bet? Wait a minute.
All of you.
Huh? Quick, let's go see...
This has been newly dug. It would appear our answer is...
Is that a voice coming from the tunnel?
Compose yourselves. There is an unusual presence emanating from inside the... This is...
The missing miners are here. What are they digging for?
I'm afraid that this whole tunnel is the fruit of their strenuous labor. Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere until they opened the gate.
So behind the seal, What do we do? We can't hurt them.
Ну, с кем опять сражаться будем? Да ну нахуй.
What type of monster is this?
Morax, you arrive at my doorstep of your own volition. Excellent. Taking revenge for sealing me away will be all the easier.
So, the little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, Ishtaha, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Waste not your words. Your life is mine.
Rise!
Вы стебетесь? Как мне этого Ладжаху победить? Вопрос.
Prepare to be blown away. Written in the stars.
Так, третья. Что там такой слабый?
Sooner or later, there is no atonement for 1,000-year pain.
Crumble!
Delves into destiny. There is no escape. Insolent.
Crumble!
Quake! Crumble!
Will not absolve you!
Да как, бля? Это пиздец. А ну-ка.
Crumble!
Shine down. Now you shall perish.
Is once not enough? You would forsake me again?
If that is what you choose to believe, so be it. He who bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be. Solidify! Order guide you!
Shadows of fate!
There is no escape!
Windblade!
Crumble!
Illusion shattered!
Cool it! This moment will be frozen.
Be gone!
There is no escape!
Enraged Earth will not absolve you, Morax! You think you can destroy me?
Stabilize! Quake!
Shine down!
Нет.
There is no escape!
Gather!
Crumble!
Shine down!
The enraged Earth
Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
Solidify!
face me!
Dodge this!
Let me scry! Fate is upon you!
This is order.
Охуеть.
Morax, 1,000 years after you sealed me underground.
You should call it by its name, Ashtaha.
Fate? Fate? So here lies the wisdom of the gods?
No. You...
That voice!
Ashtaha.
Huh? Kunjun?
Morax. It's been a while. Ajdaha. The very same.
During the battle, you imbued us with your power.
Yes. It was all I could manage. Forgive me for concealing the truth, Traveler. There were things that only became clear to... Allow me to elaborate.
Приветик.
I am not Ajdaha the whole.
Я извиняюсь, вот еще читаю просто.
Yin and yang.
Интересно.
Opposing forces. You can consider
Когда
these-
сюжетки проходишь, не завораживают некоторые моменты. Но слишком большие болтовня меня раздражает немножко.
That's impossible.
When the seal loosened, your power manifested in this world as a child. With this new identity, that's when it occurred to you. The loosening...
The audacity! Are you
I was another power awakened with the loosening of the seal. I was barely conscious.
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall.
Don't blame yourself. It's
been so long.
There would be no harm in it.
Ajdaha, the memories of rocks do not last long. Erosion ground Ajdaha's consciousness into oblivion. Ajdaha, now incomplete, became erratic. What would you expect? It was humanity that This much is true, which is why you attacked the chasm. In the beginning, erosion, Morax, and so we became you. And from your will, I am your final contract. Witness the promise between Ajdaha and Morax. You can hate me. No. I am the remnants of Ajdaha's benevolence. The echo of a contract set in stone. I harbor a willingness to go further. A willingness to coexist peacefully. No. It is I, Ajdaha, forged of elemental crystal, bearer of the weight and memories of the earth. Morax is not. A lord over insects is not. You forgot yourself. Nobody held Morax in higher regard than you or I. That which you have forgotten, I hold here in my heart. If you, all powers under heaven, rise and fall of... A star appears within the wild. A sun ascends. Strange. You are spent, and I will soon disappear. Before I do, in the wilderness, snow falls on a spring day. In an instant, it will melt. Even where it is fleeting and leaves no trace. No! That isn't true! I don't... Perhaps it isn't. But it remains an More axe.
The little girl vanished.
Are you satisfied, Ajdaha?
I had to make amends. Satisfaction had no part in it. So, Morax.
I do.
Well, I'm afraid old habits die hard. To me, you...
As you please.
I never did forget your gift of sight.
I hardly lifted a finger.
And yet, you could see. You wouldn't know the yearning of a blind dragon, searching for the sun. A pair of...
Your power is nearly spent. Shall we get going, you and I?
Surely the pressing matter is still that of the miners trapped outside the seal.
Indeed. Hence the need to get going.
Ух ты! Ну что за сундучок? Ну, ёпстудей. Я так не играю. Ну ладно.
Huh? How did we get here? We need to go back and check on the miners.
Так, я вернулась. Пу-пу-пу-пу-пу. Так, что надо? Вернитесь. Да, ну туда. Извините, пожалуйста, я отходила. Никуда, чего надо-то? А, вот сюда надо.
So there you are. My men and I, we found Mao in a tent at the
Nothing. Pay it no mind. Those three miners...
Cave? What happened?
They're exhausted, but not in danger. Don't...
Right. Well,
So you're taking them back to Liyue Harbor?
That's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem. You rescued my men.
Kunjun, we should be calling you Ezdaha. You're coming back to
Not I. Merely this body. Once I'm gone, the true owner will accompany the miners back to Liyue. Kunjun hails from a family of famous artisans. He too...
You always did have a...
Curious how swords and daggers are blind. Yet their creators see so much.
Ezdaha.
I can sense it.
Today I am just an ordinary citizen.
Even you met such a fate. Let's get the difficult part out of the way. I cannot guarantee that I won't be awoken a second time.
No matter. If that day comes to pass, Liyue must prepare itself to face you.
And how will Liyue fare without Rex?
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men.
All life is shaped and then ground away. That's unimportant. You may live forever.
I do not pretend to match your rhetoric.
Were it not so,
You've brought a smile.
that day in the chasm. Did you hesitate?
A heart of stone is a heart nonetheless. But I am the god of contracts, and was for a time a god of the people of Liyue.
You chose justice, but did not forsake your kindness.
The movements of...
Hence, do not forget that I was
Видите,
an
кто
old
зашел.
friend.
Thank you, Ezdaha.
My life is nigh on eternal. I will go on with the...
You're leaving?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
Yes. Don't be alarmed. In fact, we have yet to meet the real Kunjun. He was. Centuries may have passed since then.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. He heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Most of the ancient geo-life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Ezdaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes, quicker than words could tell. Lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds.
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground. But if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the 4 corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
Оказывается, Аджаха его создал Геоархонт. Прикольно. Не знала.
1,000 years ago, Ajdaha attacked the chasm. I tried to obstruct him, fighting him tooth and nail down the length and breadth of the mine. During that battle, Dragonfall was born. Ajdaha could sense the stone. Subconsciously, despite being the victor, I could not claim to be stronger than he. And in his heart, he still retained an ounce of goodwill towards me. Towards Liyue, he was willing to be sealed away. But as the erosion set in, he forgot. Even I cannot avoid it. But the greater the power, the greater the danger erosion may bring about. The millennia may come and go, but even as personally sealing away an old friend. This is just one form of erosion I have endured. People abandon and surrender the things they love to pursue the right path, but I was a god of mankind.
You still care a lot about Liyue.
Call it part of my duty. I must thank you.
No worries.
Oh? About what?
Oh yeah, Paimon knew. So, not long ago, we met a guy called Dane. He told us about Conria and the punishment of the gods. That's when we realized that those events were connected to the person we're searching for. Zhongli, you're a god. You've lived through thousands.
I cannot say.
Why? You can't even give us a thread of information? This is...
I understand. But I must apologize.
You mean another past grievance? Like the incident with Ajdaha? Too painful to talk about?
It was signed before it all began. I have always honored the contract. And kept my silence. You two are friends to me. I can assure it brings me no pleasure to disappoint you. But as the god of contracts, I cannot go back on my word.
Would you be ready to find out?
It appears your understanding of this world continues to grow. There are many events of ages past. Many they have been eroded by time, forgotten by the people. But you are capable of finding them and bringing them into the light. Those who come to witness will witness. Though, if you take the same road as that person, there may be more difficulties ahead. But as long as you firmly believe that you are on the right path,
Все? Ура! Я задание выполнила. Наконец-таки мультиплеер. Ой, что это такое? Нормально, нормально. Такс. Значит, здесь у нас Аджаха. Прикольно. Ничего себе. Сколько его долбить-то надо? Прикольный, конечно. Такс. Ну-ка, стопэ. У меня еще 2 камушка надо, чтобы возвысить ее. Так. Угу. Только суббота, воскресенье. Надо царство снов топать. А эта штука где берется? Это ужас логово буря. Заебись, спасибо. То же самое. Угу. Воскресенье. Хорошо, у тебя что? Так завтра. Надо сюда пойти, получается. Ну да, все туда надо топать. Это только завтра. Хиля в сети, на ну нахуй. Так. Угу. Тикс. Хиля. А чё это он не стримит? Пи-пи-пи-пи. Приветик, ребят, кто зашел. Сейчас я обратно захват игры включу. Да дам, я сейчас тебе дам, успокойся. Оба. Так, что у нас там по заданькам ежедневным, кстати? не выполненные. Итак, где? Лепс туда. Ну, заодно откроем подземелье. Так, я включила. Не показывает. Так. Текст. Так. Сейчас я пока открою, секундочку. Так. Текст. Это так. Все вспомнила. Что хотела. Текст. Текст. Где он? Ты? Да. Куда надо? Все вспомнила. На ежедневку. Нам туда. Нет, не буду с тобой воевать. Не заставишь. А с тобой буду. Ой, ёптуды, она же у меня голодная. А я только сейчас это увидела. Ой, детенок ты. Ты почему еще сейчас тут поешь и ляжешь спать, хорошо? Надо будет какое-нибудь устройство придумать, чтобы у меня телефон заряжался и было удобно. Что за нах? Ну как видишь. Я вас прошу подземельем. Во. Пойти, что ли, в спальницу там получить? Что такое? Ну, пойдем посмотрим.
Absurd.
Delve into destiny. Written in the stars.
Да отцепись от меня, животное.
Leave my space. Shadows of curses. Prepare to be blown away.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Типа все. Ну, так нечестно. Что быстренько с этим подземельем. Фук-хлоп и все. Как быстро? ХП, конечно, уморно пострадала. Чем бы тебя накормить? А давай этим. Угу. Сейчас, секунду, мне звонят.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever. Illusion shattered. The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory. Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever. All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging. Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever. All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging. Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever. All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging. Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever. All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging. Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever. All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging. Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever. The world remains constant over the centuries,